Nikki's issue is one of she seems to or he seems to only know one way to interact with other dogs, and that's when he first meets them, he wants to do this muzzle licking, but the muzzle licking is very enthusiastic and excessive. So, and that's something that we want to try and change, so that that you know the other dogs will want to still interact with him because he wants to interact with other dogs.
Yeah.
And we want to change that. So what I had been doing was, and he's very excited. He's just wants to be with other dogs. He's really bad. And so when he sees another dog, he wants to be with that dog.
Yeah.
And the only way he seems to know how to interact with them is the muzzle licking. But the muzzle, and it's really rapid and it's really enthusiastic and everything. And he just doesn't stop.
Right.
And so the other dog doesn't really like that.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing is using another dog, and when I got them, fairly far apart, maybe 40 feet,
right,
and then let them see each other, and that's when Nikki just started, straining on the leash and wants to be with that other dog.
Yeah.
So what I did was waited until he calmed down, and once he calmed down, then that's when I rewarded him for that behavior. So when I do that, you want to put the treat like right up against his mouth and nose, and that way he knows it's there.
Yeah.
So I kept doing that, and eventually he got the idea that that he can be around other dogs as long as he's much calmer.
Yeah.
And it seems to be working. There are times when it got to be a little, he would start to go.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I would, try to pull him away, remove him from that situation.
Right.
But as time, the more and more I worked with him, I could call his name, and he would kind of stop and look at me. And that's when you want to immediately, give him some treats right away. And because if he looks at you when he's with that other dog, that's a good sign. So make sure you do that too. So that's what I've been doing. The good thing is, he's not aggressive or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
He plays rough, but not aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually playing, but that's just the only way he knows how to interact. The other suggestion I have is when you take him outside for a walk, make sure you use a no-pull harness, and I would stop using the retractable leash and use a regular leash. The regular leash will give you better control over the situation, and the no-pull harness as well.
Yeah.
Make sure you have plenty of treats with you, and make sure you have treats that he really likes.
Yeah.
And I would suggest that you also get a variety of treats too. So maybe 2 or 3 different kinds of treats. Besides, I think you're using the
natural balance.
Natural balance. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You may want to get some cooked chicken or something, hot dog, something like
hot
that.
dog.
Yeah. So the same thing. Whenever he sees another dog, you'll want to make sure that he's calm like this, and then make sure that he's seen the dog, and then you want to do this. Right in front of him, and he'll take.
When he's looking at the dog.
When he's looking at the dog. And when he's calm, and then if he starts to get a little excited, then you want to stop doing that. So, but in the meantime, what you want to do is at the beginning you want to slowly kind of do this and kind of keep an eye on him. And keep doing this until right in front of him like this, right, just put it right up there.
Okay.
And then he knows, that it's there. That's the reason why.
Right.
So the closer you get to the other dog, that distance that you get to the other dog, then you may still want to start getting a little faster.
Got it.
And that would it would really help reinforce his that he's this way. But once he gets excited again, he wants to like pull on the leash and everything, he wants to be with that other dog, then either stop and wait till he calms down, or you may have to get away and remove him from the situation. But right now, he is calming down.
Yeah.
So give that a try and see what happens.
Okay.
He's doing very well. He's still a puppy. He's very young.
Yeah.
He is learning. I mean, so he seems to have gotten the idea.
Okay. I think I definitely see some differences.
You see some differences.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And you're also. Well, I mean, you're getting fairly close to other dogs on the walks, or?
Few times we walk by each other. Yeah, at least a few times. With he wanted to go, but he didn't get really. He wasn't lunging or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was feeding him. But before I talked to you, I gave him the treat to distract him. But now I know I'm supposed to do that after he calmed down. So there's a difference. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Okay. So that's pretty much what I was doing. And his approach to other dogs seemed to be changing too. I've noticed when he's with me. So.
Yeah, definitely not as uncontrollable like before.
Yeah, he really wants to be with that other
Yeah.
dog. I noticed. Yeah, he'll start really straining. So using a regular leash and a no pull harness would really help.
Okay.
And I think that's about it. I got something around here to leave with you. So. To kind of follow.
Okay.
So, if you got any questions or anything?
Did you say about starting about 40 feet?
That's what I started, but out
Okay.
here, when you're walking, Nikki, in the neighborhood, you're not going to have that luxury of that.
Sometimes
So
I do see them like a block away.
if you see them about a block away, and if he sees them, if you notice that, kind of keep an eye on him, see what he's doing.
Because I'm taller than him, so I can see further.
So when you notice that he's seen that other dog, and he's pretty calm, go ahead and start giving him treats. And that should really help. So you can at first, if you're a block away and he sees that other dog, just start kind of giving him some treatment. The closer you get, the more rapid you want to do it.
And then when they encounter,
if they encounter and he's still calm, go ahead and keep feeding him. But the problem you're going to run into is maybe that other dog will want the treats too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But
but keep on, continue giving him that, and then just kind of see what happens, how the owner reacts. But
otherwise, just
but if
situation.
you can walk by the other dog and he doesn't do anything, that I think that's the goal, one of the goals that you're trying to do. So
I think we're not far from there.
Yeah, I know, because before he was all over the place.
It was a big difference.
Okay. Any questions?
No,
No?
I feel pretty good with a plan now. I feel more at ease.
Okay,
I think
good.
it's more like I'm anxious. Without a plan now, I have a plan. It's definitely more manageable.
Great. Okay. I think Nikki's making good progress.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. All right. Thanks.